Life would be infinitely happier if we could only be born at the age of 80 and gradually approach 18. Everyone is a moon and has a dark side, which he never shows to anybody. The trouble is not in dying for a friend, but in finding a friend worth dying for. The more I learn about people, the more I like my dog. A half-truth is the most cowardly of lies. Do something every day that you don't want to do. This is the golden rule for acquiring the habit of doing your duty without pain. The more you explain it, the more I don't understand it. I've lived through some terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. The more things are forbidden, the more popular they become. The difference between the right word and the almost right word is the difference between lightning and a lightning bug. The man who is a pessimist before 48 knows too much if he is an optimist after it. He knows too little. Don't go round saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. The worst loneliness is to not be comfortable with yourself. To succeed in life, you need two things: ignorance and confidence. Don't wait. The time will never be just right. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principal difference between a dog and man. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you, too, can become great. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. Thunder is good, thunder is impressive, but it is lightning that does the work. Out of all the things I have lost, I miss my mind the most. There's one way to find out if a man is honest. Ask him. If he says yes, you know he's crooked. When angry, count 4. When very angry, swear. It's easier to fool people than to convince them that they have been fooled. Action speaks louder than words, but not nearly as often. It takes your enemy and your friend working together to hurt you to the heart, the one to slander you and the other to get the news to you. The best way to predict the future is to create it. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. I have found out that there ain't no sure way to find out whether you like people or hate them than to travel with them. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. The lack of money is the root of all evil. When in doubt, tell the truth. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. The only way to keep your health is to eat what you don't want, drink what you don't like, and do what you'd rather not. Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. The secret source of humor itself is not joy but sorrow. There is no humor in heaven. Golf is a good walk spoiled. The human race has one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. Education consists mainly of what we haven't learned. Wrinkles should merely indicate where smiles have been. Don't let schooling interfere with your education. It is better to deserve honors and not have them than to have them and not deserve them. It is curious that physical courage should be so common in the world and moral courage so rare. A person who won't read has no advantage over one who can't read. Go to heaven for the climate, hell for the company. The first step towards getting somewhere is to decide that you are not going to stay where you are. A classic is something that everybody wants to have read and nobody wants to read. Grief can take care of itself, but to get the full value of joy, you must have somebody to divide it with. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. Truth isn't. The worst loneliness is not to be comfortable with yourself. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Familiarity breeds contempt and children. A man cannot be comfortable without his own approval. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. Education consists mainly of what we have and learn. If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed. Travel is fatal to prejudice, bigotry, and narrow-mindedness. I can live for 2 months on a good compliment. There are lies, damn lies, and statistics. A lie can travel halfway around the world, while the truth is putting on its shoes. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. Reader, suppose you were an idiot, and suppose you were a member of Congress. But I repeat myself, never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. It is better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you are a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Too much of anything is bad, but too much good whiskey is barely enough. Good judgment is the result of experience, and experience the result of bad judgment. The older I get, the more clearly I remember things that never happened. It's easy to make friends, but hard to get rid of them. Always tell the truth. It's easier to remember. Read books, it's a doorway to endless knowledge. Never stop learning. Education is a lifelong pursuit. Question authority and challenge conventional wisdom. Don't judge people by their appearances. Take risks. Greatness often lies beyond your comfort zone. Be adaptable. Life is full of unexpected twists. Embrace failure as a stepping stone to success. Be honest with yourself. Self-awareness is key. Surround yourself with positive and inspiring people. Be humble. There's always more to learn. Treat everyone you meet with respect, regardless of their social status. Listen more than you speak. Seek to understand others. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Work hard and persevere. Success rarely comes overnight. Don't let fear hold you back. Take calculated risks. Accept responsibility for your actions and learn from your mistakes. Be mindful of your words. They have the power to hurt or heal. Stand up for what you believe in, even if it's unpopular. Be patient. Good things take time to unfold. Learn to say no when necessary. Your time and energy are valuable. Be true to yourself. Don't compromise your values for others. Don't compare yourself to others. Focus on your own journey. Find joy in the simple pleasures of life.